Hello.
I had Carson.
Oops. Shit. One of the coolest things about these like floating dots around my hand is that I could like pick my nose and you wouldn't actually see. I mean, you kind of know what I'm doing, but you wouldn't really see what I'm doing. I built something which I've been thinking about for a long time, and it's kind of, I would describe it as a personal dashboard. I'm calling it Self0s. And the premise of the dashboard is that I have been like, I've been hoarding the entire time that I've been alive, and I have these really scary flashbacks of just like hoarding. I stole flowers from a neighbor and lied and said that I rescued them from the street. I was like 2. I couldn't even walk, but I knew how to steal. And the hoarding I do today is not stealing per se, but it's like collecting tons and tons and tons of fragments of also things that I've made. And the satisfaction happens in the creation, but I never share them. And I'm sorry about this hand thing, but I'll explain it later. Yeah, and I've gotten to the point where I'm just like waking up and I'm like, what have I done with my life? And then I realize it's all kind of sequestered away in these like squirrel pits of nuts. And the nuts are, the nuts stay pretty good for a while, but at some point the nuts die, or they like lose their potency, their potential energy. And for me, that's really sad, because when I go back through the fragments, I find them to be really beautiful and really like salient and touching, and because they are me, and I have like fragmented myself and kind of hid myself from myself. So I'm building an interface / dashboard called the Self0s, and it randomly pulls from my folders of like thousands of images and words that I've written, and maybe some books and audio notes, like recordings of songs and dreams that are really embarrassing. And I'm going to gamify a creation process wherein I randomly surface one of each type, and then from the combination or the constellation of them, I have to either delete the fragments or make something. And in doing so, showing up to this every day, it's kind of like finally sharing some of these fragments, maybe never even needing to put them into something, letting them go, so deleting them, and then also engaging in what I like to do, which is make things, but not like needing there to be a finished product to then share it, because at the end of the day, I don't really finish things. I just kind of like start things and then kind of get to a place, and then I move on because I'm bored. So the process of documenting this hopefully will connect me back to myself, and maybe to other people who struggle, quote unquote. I can't do the air quote thing because I'll break my interface with a similar issue. And one note is that I'm not a really good programmer. Actually, I'm a shitty programmer, and I don't really want to get bogged down in perfecting the dashboard. So it's glitchy as hell. And that's kind of the point. I will be interrupted by my own glitchiness, and hopefully that can bring out some like less mechanical thing, so that I don't veer too deep in the territory of being overly serious or overly pedantic or anything like that. And the reason that I've been holding up my hands is because I'm trying to develop arm strength. Yeah. No, actually, I've programmed my hands to direct random surfacing of audio notes from 2020, sorry, 2020, when I was recording my dreams every single morning. And this hand on the left, on this hand, will flip to the next track randomly, and then this one, when I open my palm, will start playing it. So just to show you what happens.
This altered the dream, and I had Beacon's closet and being at home with mommy and not being able to get anything done.
Well, that's enough. So yeah, that's the introduction for what's happening here. And the next video, I'll just jump right into it and start to figure out what to do with these audio recordings. And then over time, I'll start to add in the images and the other things that will kind of make the full constellation of the dashboard. And maybe there'll be some data numbers as well, like how many files are remaining, or, what weather is outside. I don't know, whatever is interesting. Okay, that's it for today. Bye.